Okay, it's a little bit off, but these are 20 strains of cannabis that we bought as cuttings, and what each one of these is something we specifically looked for and specifically bought. What I want to point out, these two are the best. Then maybe these two, but you see, some of them are really quite poor. Some of them are really quite robust. And there are definitely some three-legged dogs here. And so the point here is, and they're all the same age too, so look at that, versus these. Oops, I showed the name on that one, but anyway, the point here is that represents some measure of genetic diversity, and oh, that one looks really bad. But I know people really like this one. So in the lab, I'm going to say, and this seems to be the case, that how they perform in the lab is how they perform in the greenhouse. Therefore, selecting for vigor is the thing, and these people are not necessarily selecting for vigor. So there you go. I mean, this is illustrative of how amateur some of the cannabis plant breeding is. I'm sure they're doing the best job they can, but there are things you want to grow. You want to grow for the product. You don't necessarily want to grow for just to have pretty looking plants, but it's not either or. So anyway, but I thought I'd illustrate a few things. This is all in the same media, they're all in the same age, they're all in the same container, they're all under the same light. So anyway, gives you some idea. Not that these couldn't be used for breeding and things could happen, and you could certainly back cross and so forth, but it would be nice if we could crack open a book and start doing some reading on this. But anyway, again, not my plant breeding, but and I don't know what YouTube will do this. They're usually like, oh, only for adults, and that's fine with me. It's not necessarily, my channel is not for children, but anyway, I thought that I'd illustrate this profound example.